No! Push him off! Yes, we did it, guys! We did it! It's been a while since I've done that. Okay, so for today's episode, I'm going to be covering Alfie's Dream Hangar. And Alfie writes, been following you for a while and you always give the best advice when it comes to builds. Just wanted to see if you could run my hangar and give me some tips. I'm currently in Expert League and I'm hoping to take it higher. So thank you, Alfie. And Alfie has here the Minos, the Nether, Mars, T-Falcon, Blitz, and also the Bulwark. And as you can see, we do have the Nether here with the Blaze weapons. So 2 nuclear amplifiers, repair amplifier, unstable conduit. We have the paralysis drone, which I think works really well with these weapons. So those are the pilot skills. And what I plan on doing, we're going to run a couple of games. And then I'm going to pick the best one which showcases this hangar. And then after that, I'm going to go in and kind of tweak these builds here. Basically when I mean tweak, it could be changing the weapons, could be changing the modules, keeping the robots though. And trying to make it, more effective if I can. And hopefully you guys can learn from that, not just Alfie. So we have the following modules here for the Mars. We have the Kestrel drone. Okay. You know what I've noticed? A lot of players have been asking me for, different builds for the Mars. If you guys want, I can do a video, covering what I would actually run on the Mars at this point in the game. This build's kind of interesting because I had a couple of players ask me about this. Running the glory weapon on the T-Falcon. And then we have the stake weapons on the side, which is going to provide the Aegis shield. The only thing with this kind of build though, you have one weapon to work with. And in the current meta, one weapon is just not going to do it. 2 is kind of like pushing it. It depends on, what you're running. Obviously with something like the Lynx, it works. But remember, the Lynx does have the Executioner, which helps with that as well. So, we have the Blitz here with the Quarkers. I have the Beak Drone on here, just to kind of give it that stealth. More about survivability, I think. I'm not sure how this build's going to do. We have the Bulwark with the Glory weapons. Now, I have run the Bulwark before, and it actually went down really fast. I think this is one of the bots that really does need, quite a significant buff. Especially after we had the whole drone rework. I think, this is one of the bots that has suffered the most, I think. We have the Minos here with the Cinders. So those are the modules. We also have the Titan pilot now. Okay, so this is what I have. And for the mothership, we have the Paladin. So here are the turrets for the Paladin. Now, before I jump into, those games, I'm going to comment here on a couple of things, looking at this hangar. So one of the things I've noticed is, first of all, we have actually quite a bit of range. We've got Fainters, we've got Quarkers, which I know is like only 2 range. But the thing is, you don't really have any tanks to hold the beacon down. I think the only one really is that T-Falcon, but you only have one weapon to work with. So I think actually, kind of incorporating either like a Fenrir or like a Ravana, might be actually a good choice. I would replace the Bulwark, out of the mix here. I think this is probably going to go down the quickest. I might be wrong. When you get into the games, you can see. But I think replacing this with something like a Ravana, I think would improve, your hangar quite a bit. I'm trying to think. I think the T-Falcon really needs to be run as a regular Falcon. That way you have more damage output. But yeah, that aside, let's run some games. And I'll pick, as I said, the best one. And then we're going to go in and I'm going to tweak things to hopefully improve this so that you can climb, higher than Expert League, hopefully to Champion League. And with that said, let's jump into the first game here using this lineup. Okay, so we've just dropped in on Yamantau map, and I have started with the Blitz first. I kind of have to be very careful here because I'm not sure how many of them have the Crisis Reaper. It looks like there is one. So what I might do, this is kind of risky here as well. But taking the lower ground and seeing if I can try to get within range of this guy. Although I'm going to have a flank here on my right. Okay, let's see if we can maybe move up a little bit. So remember that Crisis Reaper on my left flank is going to be a very big problem. I want to make sure that I have like my ability so I can kind of rush in. Let's see if we can try to get that guy. And maybe this one here too. I kind of did a decent amount of damage to him, but this Mars is going to be a problem. Okay, let's see if we can maybe move. Okay, so we have a Typhon here too. I'm trying to actually hold them up here. We have multiple players shooting me. This is actually a good thing because hopefully my teammates will be able to actuate. What are they doing? We gave up our home beacon. Okay, that's definitely not a good thing. I'm going to drop in with my Mars over here. Yeah, we shouldn't have actually given up our home, beacon on that side. So the reason why I pushed their home on the right was I was hoping that by doing that, let me just actually put my turret here to help. By doing that, I tie the red team up and then we can push through to center and get the beacon, and then hopefully more will follow through on that right flank. Yeah, I think they still actually have that Crisis Reaper at center. I could be wrong. I need to get into center here quickly. Okay, so let's try to roast this guy up. Okay, so this player here in front of me, he will probably blind me actually. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so he got smoked by Gauss. Okay, so we're still we're struggling to get our home beacon on that side. I'm gonna go and make a push here for this right. This is an open beacon, so if I can get this, that would be ideal. Do they still have a Crisis Reaper there? I don't think so. I see an invader, and I'm not sure what this guy is in back there, but I don't think it's a Crisis because he has... We can see him. He doesn't have stealth. Okay, so this guy's going to be moving that way. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to try to see if I can just hold down this beacon for as long as possible. We're going to have a Minos here soon. Okay, let's try to do this. I can burn up this this Imugi. Okay, I'm not going to drop in over there. Whoa, we have a big problem here in our home spawn. What's going on? Yeah, we probably want to get our home beacon back. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to move forward here. Red team actually played it really well by getting our home beacon. That was key. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I can't fire at him right now because he has his shield up. Let's try to do that. Oh my gosh. I was hoping that my team could actually help me here. I'm going to drop in with the Ox Minos. You know, we're really actually seeing the weakness of this hangar. So the Blitz didn't have enough firepower, when I moved in. I was able to actually get to the enemy spawn, but we didn't have enough firepower, and that's a big problem. The Bulwark went down really fast. Just because it doesn't have enough firepower, and also the shield wasn't really helping either. Let's try to get rid of this guy. We got to be careful because they do have a... Mirrormets. I think it's a Mirrormets with blinding weapons at center. Okay, so we need to try to get into center here. We have a lot of ethers. Okay, I'm gonna move across here. Let's try to make our way into center. I think I'm going to end up going down. This is really not doing that much damage here, and I'm going to get smoked. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's maybe try to get this guy to keep using his ability. If he keeps doing that, then at least, you know, we might get this beacon. But I'm going to need to use my reflector shield. I couldn't use my reflector shield. Okay, we're down to our Falcon here. Or I should say T-Falcon. This is not going to survive against this guy. Okay, maybe I can keep on pushing to the right side. So the problem with this build is we don't have enough firepower. You know, it's really tanky, which is a good thing. But if you don't have enough firepower, you can't take out the enemy's tanks. Yeah, I'm going to be in so much trouble here. There's nothing I can really do with this T-Falcon. So I'm just trying to think. You know what I might do with this build is maybe just running 3 glory weapons, perhaps. You know, might as well amplify that damage output. Yeah, I can't do anything. They're just doing way too much damage. And I don't have enough damage output to really make a difference here in terms of doing damage to them. Maybe this was like a regular bot. I don't know. What's this guy in front? What is that guy in? Yeah. I'm trying to make my way over here. Okay. Maybe I can get this beacon. Let's see. Yeah, unfortunately, we ended up losing this game, but at least you can see the weaknesses of this hangar. So one of the things that I would change, I mean, I'm going to actually optimize things here as best as I can. So let's go through the first build. This build can do a decent amount of damage, but I did release a video recently where I ran the Nether with actually magnetars, and it did really well. So I think this is what I probably would do with this build here. The games have kind of been interesting because sometimes that, you know, Bulwark does really well and sometimes it doesn't. But I think overall it's a pretty weak build. So what I would do here is let's just do magnetars on the Nether. I wouldn't use repair amplifier on here. What I would do is actually use a last stand. I tend to use a lot of last stand now. Okay, so we're going to use last stand on here. And I think we'll keep the paralysis on. You know, I think this can work with that as well. So let's see what we have. Okay, we have that. This one, I would like to run a different weapon on here as well. I don't think the fainters are doing it for me. So maybe let's try the mace. Something a little bit more close range because I don't want too much range. You know, if you're playing Beacon Rush or like Domination, very important that you have, first of all, brawlers and tanks. If you have too much range and the enemy kind of pushes forward, you won't be able to really defend against that. I know some players say, well, you know, you can use range to do that, but you can't really because close range will always output more damage per minute than like, say, medium or long range. In most cases, not all cases, but I think in most cases it will. So I think that's what I'm going to do here. And I think I'm just going to run the Shy on here. So that's going to give me like a double last stand, which I think is going to be helpful if I can find a Shy. There we go. What I also do with like shotgun weapons is quite often I do run the shot grouping. So I'm going to switch out the Stubborn Warrior here for the Sharpshooter. Okay, so we're going to be applying shot grouping on these weapons. So especially if you have like multiple of the weapons. So for example, let's just say I ran, you know, Scatter and Devastator on an Angler. I might consider running Sharp Shooter for the Scatter because there's 3 of them. I wouldn't do it for the Devastator if I had to build it, but I think this might be kind of interesting here. Now this one, I don't know. I'm not really a fan of this. I know you get like the Aegis shield, but for me, it's just not doing it. So I think I'd rather just take my chances and really just try to amplify that damage. You could even use Redeemers, to be honest. But I'm going to try the Glory Weapons because the Glory Weapons are actually pretty strong right now. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do this. Let me just see if I can try to find the other glory here. Okay, there we go. We're going to amplify the damage on here too. Make sure I try to get to that 95 stacks as quickly as possible. That's how the nuclear amplifier works. So basically, the more damage you do, it amplifies up to 95 stacks, which if you have these maxed out, I believe it's 76% additional damage. Because I'm running the last stand on here, I'm going to apply the shy drone on this as well. That should allow me to survive for a little bit longer. So hopefully I have a shy drone here. I'm trying to see. There we go. And we want to change this skill over here with, let's see, Invulnerable Raider, Adamant Guardian. Let's just see what skills we have here. We could try Master Gunsmith. Wonder Worker might be kind of interesting too. I just want to see what we have here. Yeah, let's just go with Master Gunsmith. Amplify the damage further with those glory weapons. Now, there's a couple of ways I could do it. Even Wonder Worker might work because remember, I now have my ability to jump. Okay, so obviously the Falcon's going to be a lot weaker, but the damage output is a lot higher because I can fire all three weapons. This one I do want to change as well. I'm trying to figure out, which weapons I'm going to run on here though. I don't know about the claw. You know what? Let's try these new weapons. Okay, because I think this might be a really good option. Now I know you probably may not have these weapons now, but at least in the future, if you do happen to get it, you'll know whether it works or not. Other options you could try, cudgels might work. I'm not sure about the claw because the claw actually got nerfed. And usually when, you have that first round of nerfing, quite often there may be another round depending on, what happens in the game. But usually, the first round of either buffing or nerfing, it means that it's on Pixonic's radar. The fact that it got nerfed down usually means that they are watching it. They're watching the numbers to see if it drops down to the level that they want in terms of how many players have it. So let's see. I think I might keep this. Actually, you know what? Let's try the Kestrel. I actually think the beak might be better, but I want to try this just to kind of see how these do. So those are the skills. This one, I kind of want to see how it does with the Reaper. I know it's only 2, but let's give it a shot. So quite a few changes here. And then I'll just actually mention kind of what I would change in terms of bots as well. Okay, so this one I want to change here. So because I'm using more range, it's better to amplify that damage as quickly as possible. So I'm going to use that. And this skill here we don't have. So what I can do with this one, let's use... we actually have some other skills here. More, but its shield is used by 2.5. Let's try this one. We can try to make it really tanky. Let's see. And for the Minos, I want to say go with Evora, but you know what? I'm going to try the Vajras, okay? Because these are slightly older weapons, so the chance of players actually getting this at this point might be a little bit higher. Okay, so we're going to do the Vajras. And I'll keep things as is there. Actually, wait, we might have... Yeah, okay, so we have to change this. These videos might be a little bit longer now because we have Titan pilots. So I have to kind of go through the skills here, what I would use. Let me just see what we have. Now it's a matter of, do I want to do like more damage output or do I want to make it slightly stronger? Starting bonus. No, I don't think I'm going to use that. While its primary ability is active. This actually might be kind of interesting using that. You know what? Let's go with this one here. Let's try this. Okay. And I think we should be ready to go for the second game. We're going to see how we actually do with this lineup. But yeah, as I said, you know, based on the bots you have here, for me personally, I would actually like more tanks. The only real tank here, or you know, one that can actually hold down a beacon really is, you know, unfortunately the Nether. I would like to see, like, I know you could put a T-Falcon, but the thing is, yes, you will be on a beacon, but you won't be able to take out your opponent because you only have one weapon. So you have to kind of keep that in mind, okay? I think, you know, even using like a Fenrir here and perhaps a Ravana, that would, I think, greatly increase your survivability against stronger players. You'll have more tanks as well, and in all honesty, actually more firepower too. So, you know, using something like a, you know, Fenrir over here, a Ravana over there. You could also try a Demeter, because a Demeter, if you like shielded bots, that might be another good replacement instead of your Bulwark, I think, could work better. The Minos can work. The weapons that you were using, though, not ones that I would use at this point. Either Vajra or Evora, I think, would be the best option, you know, for the Minos. But that aside, let's jump into a game and let's see how we do with this revised lineup. Okay, so we've just dropped in on Castle Map, and I have started with the Blitz here. I didn't realize that guy's teleport was right there. But hey, we got to the center, so I guess that's good. I'm just watching the top there. We got to be careful. This guy's health isn't that high, so I think I'm going to try to push this actually. Make him a little bit more vulnerable. Maybe take him out. That would be good. There we go. There we go. Man, this build's actually pretty strong. I didn't think it was going to be this strong. It's not like these weapons are like really overpowered either. I've tried these weapons on like the Nether, and I wasn't really that impressed by it. But hey, whatever works, works. Okay, I'm gonna try out the Bulwark. We might be able to snipe this guy. Yes, we got a kill. These weapons can do a lot of damage, but this is not like an overpowered build because you're only running 2 of them. This guy's gonna land right in front of us here. That's decent damage for 2. He's gonna get this beacon though. I gotta stop him. Ooh, that was close. That was actually really close. We were kind of lucky there. This is a Skyros, right? Yeah, I gotta be careful. This guy can push me into the gorge. But the good news is we got weapons to counter him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. This could be bad. This could be bad. We had a bit of lag there. Oh, come on. I'm trying to hurry back here before he gets this beacon. Wait, where's he going? Ah, he's almost dead. I'm actually surprised he didn't get this beacon. That was kind of weird. Okay, we got the other guy. We're chasing after this one. I'm not sure what this guy did. He should have honestly sat on the other beacon. Yeah, now he's dead. Wow, we kind of lucked out. Okay, I'm gonna use my paladin. I think we're gonna lose the bridge here. Okay, I'm gonna sit on this beacon for now. Let's put the shield up just to absorb some of that damage. I need to switch on over to the other one. We have our last stand trigger. There we go. Yikes! Heal! Oh my gosh, that guy used phase shift. He was almost dead too. Oh my gosh. I tried to use my shield, it didn't work. I had like, I don't know, 3,000 health or something. Okay, we're gonna use this. But we might have a bit of a problem here with this Indra. Okay, we did lock him. We locked him. This is good. Just gotta keep on staying on this beacon. I must not leave this beacon. That's the main thing. I'm gonna wedge myself in this like little cove here. Let's drop in with this quickly. Yes! Good thing we sat on the beacon. This is why you sit on beacons, because you know, if they kill you, you can at least drop in there. If not you, your teammates. Okay, we're gonna deal with this guy here. Hopefully there's no more titans. Actually, wait, he ditched. Wait, did he? Yeah, he ditched. Can I push him? Push him off! No! Push him off! Yes! We did it, guys! We did it! It's been a while since I've done that. This is one thing I love about the Minos. But you know what? Definite improvements here, because I noticed like the Blitz is a lot stronger. I realized, you know, obviously newer weapons. But that Nether, a definite improvement with the Nether. And also the Minos, you can see the difference in the damage output. So a short game, but hopefully you can see the difference, and you know, hopefully you got some value out of that. But also thank you very much to Alfie for your Dream Hangar. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay for it. And once again, to everyone else, if you would like a chance to be featured in a future Dream Hangars video, make sure to post your Dream Hangars in the comment section down below. And with that said, thank you guys for watching, stay safe, and until the next Dream Hangar, I'll catch you guys later.